Hi everybody. Yeah, once again I lost the daylight, so here I am in the van. Just wanted to get this video out though. So this video is on flexibility as it pertains to your lifestyle here out on the road, enjoying that part of it. And in the video, I'm just going to refer to it lifestyle for the most part. And so what I thought I would do is just give you an example or examples just to kind of help give more clarity to that. And help you better understand that you can have some flexibility out here. And obviously that's important, right? So that you can enjoy your lifestyle out here on the road. Okay, so I'm going to use the same example I used yesterday with the miles video, just easy that way. So let's say you have an 800-mile run. And you look at the Google Maps and you see the route. And you say, oh, look at that. There's a place I want to see that's along the route. Or Google Maps sometimes gives you alternate routes that may add another hour or so onto the drive time. You might go that because there's something there you want to see, and you can afford the extra time if you can. Okay, so you have to figure that out. But point being is, whatever route you route it out and you see something there along the way you want to stop and see. So you pick up the load on Monday. Let's say that place is 300 miles away. Okay, it's an 800-mile run. So you drive the 300 miles, you stop where you want to stop, and now you know you got 500 miles to go. So you're gonna most likely drive that 500 miles the next day, right, on Tuesday. And so that's kind of really is pretty straightforward example. Now, as far as stopping, you're definitely going to be able to stop, but it's going to be, of course, how much time you'll have to do whatever it is you want to do. So you may not have as much time as you want, is what I'm getting at. However, you could possibly, depending on what time you get there, of course, it's going to be on Monday, it's going to be a big factor there. But you could also use some of Tuesday as well. Okay, as long as you know to get that 500 miles in. And I say that because it really is a good practice that if you have a morning delivery, you want to be as close as you can be the night before. For me, that's the nearest truck stop because I always like to stay at truck stops. I'm going to do a video later on that of why and all that. But anyway, so you want to get as close as you can. But you depending on where it's being delivered, you could have a little flexibility in where you could, what I call, push it in the morning. I've been known to be a couple hours out from my delivery on the morning of the delivery, and it usually means I have to get up a little extra early. But again, these are the flexibility. These are things that you could do. So you could purposely on Tuesday, like I say, spend X amount of time on Tuesday because maybe you didn't have enough time on Monday or no time on Monday. So you use Tuesday, and then what you can do, that 500 miles, you can drive 300 miles. Now you got 200 miles more to go. And then you would wake up on Wednesday morning early enough to get, to drive that in and get it in there. Okay. So just another example, not something I would practice, but definitely doable. I've done it. It's definitely doable. Okay. So, so the last example here is, well, two more actually, but the next one is weekend runs. Now those you definitely want to try to get because somebody who is, trying to always have extra time built in, to stop and enjoy the lifestyle, then a weekend run is going to give you the best opportunity for that. It's also going to give you a great opportunity to make up or do a longer mile run, okay, with a lot of miles. So if you're looking, like say you had a kind of maybe even a slow week, well, you can make up all of it there on a weekend run and not have to even run it as hard in most cases. Okay, so or you can really just go for it, and again though, even if you my point is, if you don't run really hardcore all the time, you can run sort of the equivalent to the higher end mileage, but still have that extra day, which means you won't have to run as hard. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. All right, so I'll get a little sidetracked on that. What I want to focus on is your lifestyle, enjoying, the things you want to do. And on the weekend, you do have that extra day built in. You pick it up Friday, you deliver it Monday, right? So you have that extra day built in. And that's what I did when I had I said this in the interview, by the way, but I just wanted to put it out here. So I had that run from Missouri to Phoenix. It was a weekend run, and so I stopped at 2 places along the way. I spent 2 hours at one place, 1 hour at another. I could have spent longer, but that's all I needed to, see what I wanted to see. So yeah, okay. So that's another thing I wanted to mention. The last thing, which is really the ideal, okay, it gives you the total freedom, complete freedom and flexibility, is where you basically go off the, out of service, off the clock or out of service. So take time off, basically. And so you would make your delivery and then you would take time off. Now, you should let your dispatcher or whoever, you're communicating with, you should let them know as soon as you know. So even, as soon as you get that load, see when you got the load and you see where it's going and where it's delivering, and then you want to see something around that area or within like 100, even 200-300 miles around there. I mean, it's cheaper to go there at that distance than, let's say, if you're 2,000 miles away, right? So you want to take advantage of that. And so again, as soon as you can let them know, the better. They may also want to know when you're planning on coming back, because you got to remember, they're running a business too, okay? But they'll also know that you're running a business, and they have to respect the fact that if you want time off, especially if you're living out on the road, okay? So yeah, but again, you'll have to, work that out with them and see how they feel, and maybe they have, certain requirements on that. Who knows? But that's really the ideal, obviously, situation, okay? And that's really about it. Those are the 3 or examples in general that I wanted to give you to help you understand about why I decided to do this, because knowing those things, I knew that, obviously that was fine for me. Now, that still may not be good for you. You still may want that complete freedom. You may be able to do that. I don't know. I may actually look into it myself. I've gone as far as just saying, well, maybe I'll just run really hard on the weekend, over a weekend, and then just take the week off, or vice versa. I'll just work, during the week, and then I'll take the weekends off, So, but, at this point, at least from what I understand, that's probably not be possible. Like, companies, probably wouldn't keep you on doing that. Okay, I don't know. I'm just throwing out things. It's things you can explore. You may not want to obviously do a lot of this right up front, or get too much into it, or make it sound like you're putting too much emphasis on that. This time off thing, or the fact that you're wanting to do all this, exploring and all that kind of stuff. But certainly they're going to understand you're going to want to have time off and so forth. So anyway, I guess that's it for this video. I hope that, again, clarifies a few things for you. If I think for some other examples, I'll let you know, or if you want to chat with me about it, send me an email, or have more questions. As I always say, send me an email, small spaces, big places @gmail.com. And if you want to chat by phone or Skype, I'm always open for that as well. And really appreciate you. Continue to watch the videos. And the 2 future videos I'm still looking to do is routing. Again, my strength is routing, so I want to do a video on that for you to help you with that. And then talk to you a little bit about like places to stay, specifically truck stops and things, what to expect, and why I picked those, and so forth and so on, which kind of ties into the routing as well. So all right, so I'm always just ever since I started the channel, I just keep thinking of other things that I can share with you that I think will be, or hope that will be helpful. And just just getting it out there to you. Okay, all right, well, you guys you take care, and I really hope that you make that decision and decide to just get out there and live this life. If not with this kind of a job, going this route with this job, then something else. And I really look forward to seeing you out there, and maybe we'll get to meet up at some point. Okay. All right, everybody, have a good one. Take care now. Bye bye.